from susceptibility testing are read after 16 to 20 hours of incubation unless otherwise stated in the UCAS disc diffusion manual. A correct inoculum and satisfactorily streaked plates should result in a confluent lawn of growth evenly distributed over the plate. If growth is semi-confluent or individual colonies can be seen, the inoculum is too light and the test should be repeated. Sown edges should be read at the point of complete inhibition of growth as judged by the naked eye, with a plate held about 30. If an automated sown reader is used, it must be calibrated to manual reading. When reading sown diameters, plates should be illuminated with reflected light. Do not use transmitted light or a magnifying glass unless so stated in the manual. Read unsupplemented Muir-Hinton plates from the back of the plate against a dark background. Read Muir-Hinton plates supplemented with defibrinated horseblood and beta-NAD, so-called MHF plates, from the front of the plate with the lid removed. In case of double sows or distinct colonies within sows, check for purity and repeat the test if necessary. If cultures are pure, colonies within sows should be taken into account when measuring the diameter. If sown edges are fuzzy, follow the standard instructions, namely, hold the plate about 30 cm from the eye and estimate the sown edge. Do not hold the plate up to the light and do not use a magnifying glass. For Proteus species, ignore swarming when reading inhibition sown diameters. For hemolytic organisms, read inhibition of growth and not inhibition of hemolysis. Beta hemolysis is usually free from growth, whereas there is often growth within areas of alpha hemolysis. To better differentiate between hemolysis and growth, tilt the plate back and forth and measure the sown diameter. Several examples of reading of inhibition sown diameters are available in the reading guide on the UCAS website. This document also includes reading instructions for specific organism antimicrobial agent combinations. Before interpreting sown area are available in the UCAS QC tables on the website. Measured sown diameters are interpreted into S, I, and R according to the current UCAS breakpoint tables.